as yet investigational vaccine that has been developed, tested, and reviewed in record time, with additional testing still underway in ongoing studies. The American public demands and deserves a rigorous, comprehensive, and independent review of the data. We have explained that we expect these analyses to include a median follow-up duration of at least 2 months after completion of the full vaccination regimen. The reasons for that expectation are that, first of all, it allows time for potential immune-mediated adverse events to be evaluated, understanding that uncommon but clinically significant immune-mediated adverse events to preventive vaccines generally have onset within the first 6 weeks following vaccination.
Okay, I think we are going to vote. So
great. So let's pull up the voting question on the slide, and Dr. Monto, you can read question for the record.
Based on the totality of scientific evidence available, do the benefits of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine outweigh its risks for use in individuals 16 years of age and older?
You'll have 2 minutes to cast your vote after the question is read, and once all of the votes have been placed, we will broadcast the results and read the individual votes aloud for the record. So we do have a favorable vote, and that concludes this portion of the meeting. So I will now hand the meeting back over to Dr. Monto. Thank you, everybody.
Well, and first and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashimrakar Akwadash, the body city apostles and the elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutation, you brothers doing this work in sincerity and in truth. The hopeful elect, the brothers waiting every day patiently for Yahweh Bashim Shai to return so we can get out this place. Peace and salutations to you, brothers. All right, have you seen on the video? You see these devils are trying to speed this thing up, man. All right, so basically the title gives you, says the FDA advisory panel gives green light to Pfizer's vaccine. Okay, like you got Canada, Britain, and I believe it's another country, but they already got the vaccine okayed. Okay, so now it's telling you now they're saying, let's see, it says the blessing of experts means that the agency will likely okay the vaccine use, paving the way for healthcare workers to begin getting shots next week. So by the end of next week, which is too fast, they're about to start actually implementing this thing, man. All right, ain't no man. Look, man, that's why we have to have the Heavenly Father come save us. All right, because this guy, this evil person, man, is not about to play fair. Okay, all right. Okay. He's about to try to get. Hey, he's trying to get it cracking, man. Like ASAP. He can't. He's not doing strategies. His strategy is go ahead and do it. That's his strategy. Okay. Pfizer. I'm going to start the paragraph. It says Pfizer COVID C19 vaccine passed a critical milestone on Thursday when a panel of experts formally recommended that the Food and Drug Administration authorize the vaccine. Okay? All right. Let me read that again. Pfizer, let's say C19 vaccine passed a critical milestone on Thursday when a panel of experts formally recommended, okay, that the Food and Drug Administration authorized the vaccine. The agency is likely to do so within days. So they're saying that the FDA is going to okay it, right? Without really no years of the so-called study that they're supposed to be doing, all right? The high effects, all right? Although it's been a given that they said they've been having some allergic reactions to it, which they basically didn't even use it as status. So it says a status in their statistics, okay? So this says giving healthcare workers and nursing home residents first priority to begin receiving their first shots early next week. All right, now you think about that. Now, people who are nurses, I mean, it's gonna be maybe a lot that take it, some that don't. They actually being caught off guard. You know, if because hey, most people know about this thing, man, and that's why you got the YouTube is trying to take um, medical information off. Right? We're not giving medical information. We just reading what's been given and breaking down through the scriptures and filtering it through. Okay, but we know through the fact that this thing has a lot of different death. Is a lot of junk inside that vaccine, which you don't supposed to take. The Lord give you herbs, man. All right. So let's see. The FDA vaccine advisory panel composed. So it's put together of independent scientific experts, infectious disease doctors, and statisticians. Voted 17-4. So it's a majority, with one member abstaining in favor of emergency authorization for people 16 and older. Okay, with rare exceptions, the FDA follows the advice of the advisory panel. So that's since that is their order they do it. That's how it's going to be pushed out. They follow the advisory panel for the okay, and they did that on on at the beginning of the video I showed you. Okay, with this formal blessing, the nation may finally begin to slow spread of the virus, just as infectious and disease infections and disease surge, reaching a record of more than 3,000 daily deaths. So think about this on Wednesday. Okay, so anybody can inflate numbers. All right, I had a teacher that said, my probostats teacher, he says he always said to remember this, and I remember it. The Heavenly Father had to remember this. Statistics never lie, but liars use statistics. Okay, so this is big, man. All right, so this is what we've been talking about. As we filtering through the scriptures, man. All right, it says the FDA is expected to grant an emergency use authorization on Saturday. So by this Saturday, it's gonna be, and that's 2 days after this Thursday, according to people, according to people familiar with the agency planning. Though they caused that last minute legal and bureaucratic requirements could push an announcement to Sunday or later, right? So, man, it don't matter if it's by Sunday or Monday, it's still close. All right, and you guys that's in healthcare, that's they coming for you, you brothers and sisters that's out there that's actually healthcare workers, man, that believe in this truth. All right, so if they can't they got to make everybody take it in the eyes of people that they know, so they can basically have people come behind and see how it is, because they already claim that it's no reactions, but it's countless people that say there's reactions, bad reactions to this C-19. Okay, I think I have an article. Let's see. See, brothers put up an article. I want to read it. Okay. See if I can find it first. Give me a second, brothers, sisters. Okay, let's see. This is unknown. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of videos of brothers left. Some people say it won't be mandatory, but you basically gonna have a problem if you don't take it. Okay. So I can't really find it. Okay. All right, stand by. Okay, this is in the art. This on RT. This RT today, Russia Today. This is It says 4 volunteers developed facial paralysis after taking Pfizer's. Let me get off of this. Hold on 1 second. Oh, you know what? Let me stay on here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna read it again. It says 4 volunteers developed facial paralysis after taking Pfizer's C-19 jab. What's funny is they call it a jab like the brothers do. Okay, this is prompting FDA to recommend surveillance for cases. Now, that's 4 paragraphs I want to read. It says 4 trial participants who received the Pfizer C-19 vaccine experiment facial paralysis. All right, according to the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA said the issue should be monitored as the jab becomes more widely available. The potentially concerning cases will reveal after the U.S. Drug regulator published an analysis of the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine ahead of a meeting to consider emergency use authorization for the jab in the United States. Okay, so I'm figuring that they're using the word for a certain reason, like we do. Okay. According to the document, Bell's palsy, a form of temporary facial paralysis, was reported by 4 participants during phase 3 trial. The individuals had been administered the jab, and no members of the placebo group experienced similar adverse effects. So they was giving people placebos. I'm gonna say it's basically not it's not the vaccine in it. Okay, all right. It says the conditions resemble a stroke, with most suffered watching helplessly as one side of their face droop and their muscles go limp. Okay, in some rare situations, both sides of the face may become paralysis. It is unclear what causes Bell's palsy, although the temporary paralysis usually goes away on its own. So it's got a potential to fuck you up. A great matter of fact, it is gonna fuck you. It's gonna make it's giving Bell's palsy, but that's that. What about the? That's just they trying to say it go away, but it's gonna be situations where people gonna have bad reactions that take it. Remember the woman that took the H1N1 vaccine and she was walking backwards. She was normal until she took that. Man, you guys gonna be walking backwards, sideways. You can't be able to think. You take that vaccine, go ahead, and it's gonna try to mess up your DNA. All right, like we already been speaking on, to try to take the Heavenly Father out of your memory. They call it the God gene. All right, you know. This is serious, man. All right. To you brothers and sisters out there that's hearing and wavering around in videos and see with your boy the Israelite head guys that's telling you to take the vaccine over not over praying to the Heavenly Father, man. We gotta get ready for these demons to try to jump, man. Okay. All right. Soon enough, man. because it says by next week they're gonna start administering, man. Give it to healthcare workers. Feel, to make this thing look like, okay, well, the healthcare workers took it, I could take it. Man, it's gonna be dangerous, and they might give them placebos or it's not. I would believe they won't. I believe they'll give them the vaccine all the way. All right, all right. I'm gonna just have a couple of scriptures. Okay, this is Matthew's 24:11. It says, "Many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many." Right, you got the guys that's calling themselves leaders of Israel, man. They telling the people to take this thing, man, this Maxine, man. All right, it says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Right, because everybody, these guys are getting feared. They fearing, man. Now it's to the point where like it's all man for themselves. It says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." So you brothers that push past this, man, hey, we gonna be pilgrims on earth, man. We ain't gonna have these nice comfy houses maybe to live in, man. All right, soon enough, man, these motherfuckers gonna come kicking in the door and make you and try to put the jab on you. Okay, it says, "And this and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world." All right, well, like it is now. All four corners of the earth, you got brothers down there in Australia, all over there, even in Africa, man. Oh, you got them down in Mexico, man. Okay, you got them over there, and subtitles being seen everywhere, man. All right, we under this YouTube thing, and hey, it's being seen everywhere. All right, it says, "And a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." And the end is being seen. Okay, and when you shall, and when ye, and when it says, "When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in thy holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand." So you think about this, these are abominations that's going to be placed in you, man. All right? These part of these abominations that's on the world, that's the Heavenly Father speaking of, man. They are trying to put you in poison you, okay? All right? Then let them which be in Judea flee unto the mountains, okay? And let him which is on the housetop come not down to take anything out of the house. All right? Because it's gonna be a big travail. Neither let him which is in the field return back and take his clothes. And woe to them that give that to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, man. Because a lot of people are gonna think about that, try to think about my kids, man. You better have them kids ready to get out of here, all right? Because they're not. They're gonna take. It's gonna be, hey, kids not yours anyway. In this time, man, you gotta protect your kids. You're gonna have to do something that's up to the Heavenly Father, man. All right, it says, "But pray ye your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day." It says, "For then shall this great tribulation which is coming." Right? This Jacob's trouble, man. And this is going to be a great tribulation. It's going to be uproars, man. All right? Uproars of the people, such as was not since the beginning of the world until this time, and nor not ever shall be. It says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." So, shoot, hey, the Heavenly Father shortened the days for this elect's sake, man. Right? You can see days and weeks go by fast, man. But that makes them everything go quicker when these devils try to come put these jabs on us. Okay. Right, verse 24, "And there shall arise false Christ, false anointed, and false prophets, and they shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Right, because they're gonna try to put neural links. They're gonna say this vaccine is a helpful thing, man. When this devil ever been helpful to you, man? All right. "Behold, I have told you before," and this is what it said. Heavenly Father told you, Yahweh Bashim Shah told you before, man. Right? This is something that's been going on, man, for a long time, man. All right. So this devil's not gonna come, man, and come and help you, right? Just soon enough, we gonna see these troops down up and down the street, all right? Let's put that here. I believe it's that's not it. Right, that's why the Hellfire's gonna come. This is Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. They're not gonna be able to mass chip everybody, you know. The Most High is not gonna let that happen. 2/3 gonna be destroyed, and 1/3 gonna make it, man. Okay, and he taking the wise out his own craftiness. The counsel of the forward is carry headlong. They meet in darkness, in daytime, and grope in noonday. What was that meeting about? They groped in the noonday, man. You know that they could put some to affect your whole being, man. It says, but he saves the poor from the sword, from the mouth of the hand of the mighty. So the poor that hath hope and iniquity stoppeth her mouth, but happily is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastity of the Almighty. So we can't despise what we going through, man. It's going to be terrifying, man. But hey, the Heavenly Father is going to be with us, man. So with that, I want to give all praise to y'all about Shemel Shah. Peace, salutation, shalom.